Hey, what's up, everyone? It is TechWares. Today is January 9th, 2025. So, Intel Arc Battlemage B series GPUs have been released. Nvidia has announced the RTX 50 series based on Blackwell architecture. CES 2025 is going on right now. AMD did not talk about RDNA 4. They did not talk about Radeon RX 90 series or 9000 series, whatever you want to call it, at CES. Even though many AIBs, many partners, did have their cards present at CES 2025. But AMD did not include RDNA, the new RDNA GPUs, in their announcement. But now, there's a bunch of information coming out from many people, many press people that were there, and they got sampled and all this kind of stuff. Radeon RX 9070 XT announcement is expected on January 22nd. The review samples are already shipping. So today's the 9th. In 2 weeks is when they're going to announce the new AMD Radeon GPUs. So it seems like they've waited for Nvidia to announce what they have, right, with the GeForce RTX 50 series. And it's been, rumored, and even AMD has come on and said that they're not going to be battling at the high end anymore, which is why we're seeing 9070 XT. We're not seeing 9080. We're not seeing 9090. We're seeing the 70, the 70 tier of cards, right? So we're gonna have to wait and see. However, some information here. Somebody said that 9070 has arrived. The NDA ends on this 22nd. How can we evaluate this? Not bringing 5080. And here are just some information on the graphics card launches and embargoes. So next week, January 16th, the Intel Arc B570 will be launching. January 22nd, Radeon RX 9070 announcement / reviews. They put reviews with a question mark because we don't know if the announcement will be during the same time as the reviews. And then the RX 9070 pre-orders / launch begins on the 24th. Of course, January 30th is when the 5090 and 5080 launch. Then in February is when we're going to get the 5070 Ti and 5070. And then in March, we're going to get the laptops with the RTX 50 series GPUs in them. And over here, a leaker said that this is just the rumor, the price rumor. The 9070 XT is going to be $479 from AMD. That's the reference design, the founder's design. The GPU that comes from AMD. It's the AMD branded GPU. It's not the AIB. Then you have the AIB GPUs, which are going to be MSRP of around $549. So $550. What do you guys think of the prices, man? Honestly, I think it's gonna happen again. Nvidia is gonna totally crush AMD Radeon GPUs again. Another generation of of Nvidia just crushing AMD Radeon GPUs, and it's because of the price. I'm not really sure why they would price them. Around the same price as the 5080, because everybody's just gonna buy the 5080, right? However, we're gonna have to wait and see for reviews and such. Here's the PowerColor PowerColor 9070 series. Okay, so we have the Reaper, Hellhound, and Red Devil. So both SKUs, the 9070 and the 9070 XT, will have 16 gigs All right. And here's the Red Devil, Hellhound, and Reaper. PowerColor makes some pretty cool video cards. I wish they weren't just exclusive to AMD. Um, I honestly am I'm against AIB exclusive video cards. Like for example, Zotac only releases Nvidia GPUs. Sapphire only releases AMD GPUs, and Sparkle only releases Intel GPUs. I think there shouldn't be AIB exclusives. I think any manufacturer and anybody that wants to sell video cards should be able to sell AMD, Intel, and Nvidia. But it's a pretty cool looking card, to be honest with you. That's the audio right there, so it's cool. And IGN managed to run a benchmark on the RX 9070. All right, so this is the non-XT GPU, and this is what they said. They said, all told, at 4K extreme settings without upscaling or frame generation, the 9070 was capable of an impressive 99 FPS average, even if it had the same visual bug as the Intel Arc B580. When I benchmarked it, that's IGN saying that. Now, to be clear, this graphics card is running on very early alpha drivers, and that bug will more likely be resolved by the time the card comes to market. But even on these early drivers, a solid 99 FPS is incredibly impressive. Now, of course, I'm not sure how IGN got this benchmark going on and on what PC, but yeah, like they said, this benchmark is pretty much like void because early drivers. So this is not going to be, of course, the performance when they officially release with the release drivers, right? And honestly, AMD Radeon drivers have gone way better. Around maybe 5 to 10 years ago, their drivers were bad. Then they became good. Now I think they're just, honestly, I think Radeon graphics drivers are great. Unfortunately for AMD, their issue is that it's the features. Nvidia has such a strong features, and drivers set, DLSS, Reflex, Ansel. They just have so many. What's the other one? Nvidia Broadcast. They just have so many features that work really well, and it's just AMD doesn't have that. I mean, they do have their equivalent software, but it just does not compare. For example, AMD Radeon, they have something called Radeon Chill, and nobody talks about it. I don't even think majority of the people that have Radeon GPUs even know what it is. I don't think they even turn it on. I mean, of course, there's gonna be that small percentage of people that really know about Radeon Chill and turn it on, but majority don't. Honestly, majority don't. And honestly, I think either AMD or Intel, they will need to begin supporting multi-GPU solutions. Honestly, I really think that's pretty much going to be the only way they can really compete with Intel at the high level, at the high performance mark, and they need to find a solution for to run multiple GPUs in your desktop PC that work very well with the game engine, that scale, the performance scales up. Yes, bring back multi-GPU gaming PCs. All right, we need them back. Figure out a way how to do it. Optimize it on the engine level, game engine level, so that developers don't have to optimize for it in their games. If the game engine can support it, that means the game can support it. They can just toggle it on, And yeah, you're gonna sell. Of course, it's gonna be a niche market because yes, multi GPUs were always a niche market, but that's what enthusiasts wants. That is what honestly enthusiasts should be. Well, not should be, but they will be running dual GPUs. They're gonna have enough power supply juice power to run multi GPUs. They're gonna have, of course, the case, the fan, because of course it's gonna get hot, and you need a bigger case to fit two dual GPUs, and the motherboard has to be powerful as well. So that's what enthusiasts have already. So imagine running two ARC B580s in your system, and you're getting the power of like, I don't know, 580, let's just say, or 570 Ti. You know, that would be awesome, right? But honestly, I think maybe the reason why they don't like multi GPU setups because they want to sell GPUs every generation. And two GPUs, I think, from AMD, it's going to be really hard to beat that next generation with like just a single card. And I'm pretty sure Nvidia, that's a problem for Nvidia as well, because they can't really be selling $1,000 worth of GPUs if you're running dual GPUs at like half the price, right? Anyways, I'm just rambling here. Yeah, this is for the AMD Radeon RX 90 series or 9000 series. I can't wait to see what AMD is going to be doing this new generation, and I think FSR 4 is going to be great. It's honestly disappointing to see Radeon kind of not want to fight Nvidia at the high end. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care.